Hello and welcome to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. This is Benji, and today we'll be learning how to play Dragon Link with Burrito Man 93, who you may have seen in some of Sir Eminon's tournaments and MBT's. You played in some LCS.
I always recommend people to play in the LCS.
If anyone's not familiar with the series, I bring someone on who knows how to play a deck. They tell me what to do through a few games over Yugioh Pro, and we discuss the decision-making process in playing the deck. We're not going to get into specific combos. If you want to see the specific combos, they are on our friend Clutch's channel. So I think his channel name is Clutch Community College at the moment. The rundown of the deck list, as well as several combos and some game replays, are there as well. We are just going to do a really quick card by card, just in case someone doesn't know what a card's name is, if they want to look it up themselves, because we might not stay on a card on the screen long enough to read them. So just real quick, we have 1 Apsa-Router, 3 Artifact Lancia, 1 Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, 2 Chamber Dragon Maids. I just sold 2 of these for $85 each. That's pretty cool. 1 Livionaire, triple Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, triple Nibiru the Primal Being, 1 Noctivision Dragon, 1 Omni Dragon Brotar, 1 Rocket Recharger, 2 Rocket Synchrons, 2 Rocket Tracer, 2 Skullmeister, 2 Starliege Seyfert, 1 White Dragon Wyver Burster, 1 Boot Sector Launch, triple Chaos Base, 1 Dragon Ravine, triple Quick Launch, triple World Legacy Guard Dragon, triple Dragon Maid Tidying. In the extra, we're on a Borreload Savage Dragon, 1 Pepega Dragon, you call it? Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon.
Yeah, I call it Pepega Dragon for, just for funny reasons.
All right, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, 1 Boral Sword Dragon, 1 Christian Halki Fibrax, 1 Dragoonity Knight Romulus, 1 Guard Dragon LP Please Ban, 1 Guard Dragon Pisty, not so bad, 2 Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, 1 Quad Boral Dragon, triple Striker Dragon, and in the side deck we're on triple Ash Blossom, 3 Droll and Lockbird, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple Dark Ruler No More, and I think your friend Alan recommends Mystic Mine over this, but address the differences in your play styles when we get into the games. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Lightning Storm, and 1 Red Reboot. Is there anything weird about this list compared to maybe I think there was like a top list that won the LCS that looks very similar to this?
Yeah, the top list in the LCS, he was maining, I believe, triple tactical talents, but his list is more towards the LCS, which he expected a lot more, invoked dogmatic shadows and...
So we just expected someone to activate something in their main phase 1, whether it be a hand trap or, I guess, a negate on one of their first cards.
Exactly. Yeah, they weren't playing. They weren't playing around triple tactical talents. Yeah.
Okay. You don't find that this deck would be, I guess, randomly, it's not necessary to play talents, you guess?
It depends on your either local meta, locals, regionals, YCS, LCS, depending on which tournament you go into.
Well, we're playing the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta online on Edo Pro, so something tells me we won't need it desperately.
Exactly.
Cool, so we're going to get into a few games. We're going to play for about an hour, and then we're going to come back to the deck list and address anything that doesn't come up in the games. Again, you can see combos on Clutch's Community College, and we will see you guys in our first match. All right, we're on EU Competitive. Will we play against Brawlers?
Ooh, first one. Let's see how this goes.
All right, we've lost the dice roll, and we are... Oh, we opened a good hand trap, depending on the matchup.
Depending. Let's hope. Ooh, this guy just passed turn.
So we're going first and second simultaneously. How should we proceed?
All right. So, since you're going second, you want to focus on OTKing. However, do you expect that your opponent is playing hand traps or not, or that he bricked with hand traps, or did he brick with his engine card?
I'll assume he pricked on some hand traps.
All right, so my next question is, do you want to go the safe route or the greedy route?
Let's be greedy.
Okay, let's be greedy then. So what we do is normal summon the chamber, so you can get the trap. The trap is really important in this deck. It outs various stuff like Mystic Mines and all that. So we get the trap.
I love Mystic Mines, my favorite card, so this trap card is really making my games difficult. All right, now what?
All right, now we link it off and make a Striker Dragon.
Is there a way to get this card in the graveyard? I know it's it's like an extender in some cases.
Yeah, you can do it with Dragon's Ravine or with other cards like your Quad Boral Dragon.
Okay.
Easy. All right, so now you have different options. You can do Boost Sector Launch, summon your 2, rockets, but yeah, we can activate that. Yeah, let's go for that. Right?
All right, well, I apologize for making the play, but...
it's fine.
Alright.
No worries.
Both of them?
All good. So you summon, yeah, both of them. It's good. And now you want to link off Rocket Synchron and what's it called, your Striker for a Seals, just in case they have a Nibiru in hand, because you have full combo most likely.
Okay.
All right. So now what you want to do is Chaos Base, dump the Meister.
Is there a preference on which hand trap was better, or why we went Meister instead of Lancia?
Lancia is a more impactful hand trap, in my opinion, than Meister.
Alrighty.
However, you could have, yeah. Let's summon the White Dragon, banishing. What do you have in your graveyard? All right, we can banish the Striker Dragon.
Alrighty.
And summon it to your rightmost zone. All right, and now we link the White Dragon off into the LP, the heart and soul of this deck. And yeah, you add black off of that. All right.
Alrighty.
Perfect. And now we're going to go with black, banishing the white. All right, there we go. Now use Chaos Base effect to put back white back into the deck so you could draw your card.
So we can get our search off of our Collapse Serpent, right?
Yep, definitely. And now you want to link off the Collapse Serpent and make your second Striker Dragon. Then you summon it to the left of LP.
Left of LP. Okay, that way we have
there we go.
Pointers for LP. I think this plays around
Exactly.
Ogre, right?
Yes, I was just going to mention that. This definitely plays around Ogre. All right. And now, since you have the Chamber, you have the Trap, and you have Tracer, what you want to do is use LP effect. You're going to summon Brotar off of this.
I guess this is also a good way to get the trap card in the graveyard.
Yep, exactly. But we don't necessarily need to do that.
All right.
Effect. Target the LP.
I hear you should always avoid the Brotar itself in case it gets ogred.
Exactly. And you can dump the white. We've already summoned white for this turn, so it's not really vital. And you want to grab Levianeer. So, and now let's check your graveyard. See if you have a rocket, which we believe, yeah. You have the Rocket Synchron in your hand. So now what you want to do is we could go Striker Dragon Pop LP to grab the rocket, or we could link these four off and make a Boral Sword if you're ready to OTK this person.
Is there a way to make like a negate first? Maybe like a Savage?
We can do that. Although, yeah, we could do that.
I don't know. Is it worth trying? Will we just get nibbed when we try?
Yeah, we could get it. Although your seal protects you from like it's nib insurance. Yeah, we could yeah, we could do that play. Tracer, popping your what's it called?
Sector?
Boot sector. Yeah. Boot sector launch. Summon the recharger. Well, let's check your graveyard again.
Yeah.
We have a link.
Apparently we banished it, so we might have to do the other play anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so we go for what's called Striker Dragon. Actually, no. We're gonna link those four off, and we're gonna make Boral Sword.
Which four?
The Seal, the Striker, and the LP.
All the link monsters.
All the link monsters. And you're gonna summon into your to the right zone, right extra monster zone. There we go. And now link off Brotar and make Pisty. All right. And now we're gonna synchro summon what's called Tracer and Rocket Tracer, and we're gonna make we're gonna make Savage. We're gonna have easy game right here.
All right, so if they have nib and they've been waiting, this is the time.
Yep. And we can equip LP. I mean, not LP. Sorry. Seals.
Alrighty.
or your double negate. Then piss the effect. You can summon practically anything you want at this point.
Well, we could put the Striker Dragon back in the graveyard by bringing it back, or we can put something that we can put into defense for safety, like maybe a Brotar.
Brotar.
We can get Tracer.
Tracer probably is the best option because you can use that effect during your opponent's turn, and just in case they have something. All right, and then we can go to battle phase and just kill.
Take that. All right, is he on an all battle fader deck?
No. I'm guessing he just bricked with his engine cards. Yep. There we go. Easy.
I don't normally save a replay to check, but I am very curious why they sat through it. So that almost implies that there was a way we could have screwed that up. We're probably going second blind again. Any thoughts on what we should put in?
This is this is the interesting part. If they don't have if they didn't reveal their decks, what you would do, you could assume they're playing a trap deck, but if you think they bricked,
I think they would have set something.
They would have set something. So we could also assume they're playing combo, but they bricked. If that's the case, we can add in generic hand traps like Ash, and we could drop the Phantasmes. In my opinion, we could drop the Phantasmes. They didn't really do anything, and we should still have enough hand traps to to counter their deck if they're playing combo.
All right.
And if they're playing this deck just can grind to the control for the most part. That is pretty nice hand. You have your Ash, you have your land.
Yeah, it's like we didn't need a Phantasme to draw into the hand traps. Let's find out what they were playing that they decided that they didn't even want to try. If you're enjoying this episode of the How to Play series, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Maybe press the notification bell so you don't miss future episodes. So apparently our opponent was on some sort of Utopia deck, and I would call this a hard brick.
Oh, another.
Yeah, it doesn't look much better.
Wow.
Although I don't know what any of these things do. I don't know what any of the new ones do. So maybe it's better than it looks like, or maybe it's way worse. Looking for our second match against a deck that's hopefully not awful.
Yep. We could hope it's a meta match. That way we can inform you guys what to do in those situations.
I like this guy's username. It's lists from the internet.
All right, we're going second again, and let's see our hand. Oh boy, this is a banger.
I mean, this is like when we want them to be on Dragon Link, right? Because you draw 4 cards off of Phantasme.
Oh yeah, I'd still usually do it in the first in the first Link summon, so you can draw into your Drolls or your impact cards. But you already have your impact cards, so it's all good. Oh boy, this is pretty nice. Although your opponent has set 3, do you want to go the greedy route or the safe route?
There's a route for this for every play? I thought I'm aware that there's 2 ways to play this because you told me, but I didn't realize that there would be an option every time. All right, let's be more conservative this time.
All right, we're gonna play the conservative route. We're gonna activate quick launch.
Get ashed and then pass. It's a possibility. I mean, we opened stoppers, not starters, but it is the way it is.
Yeah, usually they wouldn't ask your quick launch, but
well,
that's interesting. Well, guess we'll pass turn then.
I mean, we can set our Lancia. I'm just kidding. All right, now they could be on Geist. They could be on many things.
Yeah,
but definitely. I mean, Dogmatica could potentially summon 5 times, right?
They could, but I doubt that. They usually have, if they're playing Dogmatica, they're either playing the Invoke variant or they're playing the Shaddoll variant, which means Nibiru isn't effective against Winda or Mechaba.
Yeah, I think we can't nib under Winda because it would require you to make 2 separate summons.
Yeah, definitely. Winda doesn't allow you. Oh, look what we have here. We have the Out to the Imperial Order. However, just normal summon chamber.
Come on,
Activate
resolve.
Yeah, three spells and traps. Let's see if this resolves. He might have the judgment or the warning. Most likely judgment by the.
Yeah,
Yep.
the stalling sound. The stalling moment was definitely prior to what do you call it? Activated effect. So that was most likely. All right. Well, we have the extender, but we can't use it. So.
Yep. So we will end turn. We will make this guy suffer by paying his life points for Imperial Order.
Well, I mean, all that matters is that last life point. So if he can get himself to any life point count other than 700 by the end of this, you know, we might actually have to do damage. Getting there. Getting there.
We just need one normal summonable dragon monster, and we're good to go.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure what we can do just because we drew this. Well, we have the sector that's not usable, which is part of the combo usually. Oh, look. We're Legacy Guard Dragon.
Yeah, that's not good. However, we can still stall him out. Control decks usually can't push for game, so we got time.
Pass again?
So now, pass again.
I was thinking there's a possibility of activating one. Not because we want to, but because if there's no reason for them to like Judgment or Legacy Guard Dragon that doesn't do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means if we get into a position where we need to move a monster and then the order dies, it would already be there. I'm not saying it's a great idea, but it would have been a possibility.
Yeah, possibility, but you want to like save your resources. Oh, that's the deck we're playing in.
I think that's an awful matchup, and I'm not sure if we can do anything before he establishes something. I mean, I wish he had 1,400 life points.
Yeah. But you should be fine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's one of the stats. Just don't respond to that.
I can't think of a reason to do it. Oh, okay. All right, so we have to worry about that whenever we try to make a play.
Yeah, and then Guru will just set, let's call it, it'll set your normal summonable monster. We actually might lose this game just because he drew that card.
You do the win button.
Yeah.
That is the way it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we got one more shot to see if we can do something. Odds are we can't, because I think that's just one too many cards that we need to deal with. One being just Imperial Order by itself.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll press the button.
Okay, that's fine. I was gonna recommend play another turn, set a card, but
Oh
that's fine.
Wait, what did we have to set? I forgot. Did we have a
World Legacy Guard Dragon?
Oh, I don't think that would have done anything. I mean, at least if it was a defending body, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, odds are we were bricked on spells that we couldn't play. Well, we know we're up against traps. Thoughts on the side pattern?
Okay, so we're siding out all the useless cards that don't work against traps. So we're siding out the Lancias, we're siding out the Phantasmes, and the Nibiru's as well. Okay, and let's side in the Spell and Trap Hate package, which is, yep, 3 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of that, and then we have our 3 ashes. Interesting note for this is you could side Drolls, especially if he's on like the Prosperity package, which he could be. I'm not saying he is, but he could be.
All right, well, we're going first. Hopefully we won't need a lot of these things.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're going first.
Unless you want to go second.
Nah, it's still better to go first against that deck. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Looks solid. Right. Oh, I forgot we had Meister. Well, at least Meister's summonable compared to a lot of the other cards we had.
Yeah, it's decent. Let's see. So, we have a few plays. Let's start out with the normal summonable, what's it called?
Safer?
Safer, yeah.
Alright.
And now we can activate Safer effect to bait out a hand trap.
Oh, I think there was a play earlier I wanted to ask about. It was it had to do with summoning the white dragon into a specific zone. I'll get to it when it comes up in a minute. Search for
Alright.
black dragon.
Yeah, search for Black Dragon.
What 7 can we search with Router? We could search Phantasme, I guess, right? If we're in here.
Phantasme, or you can search the, what's it called, Knock Division.
Okay, yeah, I did forget about Knock Division for a second. Okay, that was
There we
expected.
go. See, we baited out the Ash.
All right, now what do we do?
Now we do the quick launch. And we summon out the Tracer.
I
Oh.
guess they knew the writing was on the wall, although I don't even know what we were going to do.
Yeah, okay.
Could we pull the Meisters for Droll? Just because, like, I didn't even consider that before. I don't know how much this will help. I mean, it can get over a Guru, but he'd have to have, like, no trap cards.
Let's do it, because they can search quite a bit if they open up really nice. And we're gonna, side out, Knock Division. For the third draw.
Okay.
There we go.
So almost everything here is useless. I mean, unless he's on, like, Dragoon Subterror, in which case... I guess we don't have enough information to know that.
Yeah, we can just assume that that's his build, because that's probably the best Guru build at the moment. But yeah, let's see how this match. So we open up. Hey, there's our Droll. Let's see if he searches a lot. If he starts out with Terraforming, this is really good.
Yeah, I think that's like the only really good scenario, because otherwise he gets too many cards. Or he gets cards he needs, and I don't want him to get cards he needs.
Yeah, definitely. The good news is we have a way to destroy spells and traps with the Levianeer. Hopefully we draw into another dragon. Okay.
We might want to actually try and save this in case that's Imperial Order. Like maybe, I don't know if there's a line of play where we Chaos Space the Levianeer and then chain this if we have to.
Yeah, that does seem like the best play. We can do that. And I so we're going to do the Chaos Space, dump the Levianeer. Because we can always recur Levianeer back to the deck with Chaos Space.
Oh yeah. I've never really seen that one shuffled back before, but it makes sense.
Because since you're playing against a deck, you want Levianeer. So now what we do is special summon the White Dragon.
Alrighty.
Right.
Will we flip the Floodgate?
Either Floodgate or he might, what's it called? That might be Guru and that might be, oh, that's interesting. Okay, we let that go through. I mean,
At least figure out what he's, yeah, we gotta see what he's got.
Yeah, he could be playing Ice Dragon's Prison.
Hmm.
Or, oh, interesting.
Well, that is going to cut off some level of play.
Yeah, it's gonna cut off some level of play, but you still have a few plays of your own, so that's fine. So what did he discard off as well?
Oh, that's a good card.
He's playing the pile. Well, the 40 card pile. So what we do now is we're gonna shuffle back the Levianeer to draw a card. Hopefully it's useful. He might have an Ash in hand.
At least we have card advantage. Huh.
Okay, that's pretty good. So now what we do is, summon the Tracer.
Well, we already normaled, but I think it's on him to make a play.
Wait, no. Well, we only special summoned the White.
Yeah, my mistake. I'm misremembering. Normal the Rocket?
Yeah, we normal the Rocket. Right?
Ooh, we're gonna do like a cool play where we like use quick launch and then pop it?
The thing about that is we can do that. However, I don't know if that's necessarily the best choice because we could. Our priority, we could do the seal. If you want to summon seals, I think seals is really good against control. However, that could be a set group. So,
because if we do that, we're locked into darks, but we get access to like 3 bodies, which could be useful. Can Quad Boral pop face down?
No, it can only pop face up if I remember. Yeah, and you really Quad Boral, you want to only do it on your on Link monsters.
Yeah, I'm aware. Go plus.
Yep, exactly.
Because I mean, there's no reason to go into Striker other than to get rid of this. We can quick launch into Seals, but then we're just on Seals.
Yep. All right. We're gonna do your play. Use launch chain tracer.
Because we could get into like Hot Red through Chaos Ruler or something. I mean, the chaotic dragon thing.
Yeah, the Pepega ruler. Oh, well, that plays through it as well.
Well, I mean, we can still get something out of this. Yeah, Pepega ruler is probably a safe play at this point. Should we go with that?
Yeah, we can make. Okay, we're still gonna summon Rocket Recharger from here. Let's see. Let's see your options in your extra deck.
Sure. Well, synchro-wise, well, this didn't resolve, so we can summon the lights now, I think.
Let me check all your extra deck. Oh yeah, we can still summon the lights.
Oh, well, they scooped. Let me open the extra deck and just see if we had an idea on where the play was going.
Yeah.
Because we can make Chaos Ruler just because we didn't have a Link monster to try and dig for something useful.
Yeah. Although the correct play could have just been Seal's Pass.
Well, I'm not sure Seal's Pass deals with Flip Summon Guru that well, you know?
Yeah, but you chain. Oh yeah, that is true.
I mean, if it were like a different monster, or one that wasn't gonna like, he could just normal summon it and just kill and do something afterwards. I don't know. I'm just trying to think if something made more sense.
Although one thing would be you could have made Seal. You could have let the Guru resolve. You could on his turn, once he adds the Fiendus, you activate Seals, make him make him respond to that, and then summon another dragon. Just to try to get your engine more in sync. Just to try to get your dragons in the graveyard faster.
Okay, so if we made Seal, he flips Guru, we bounce him. He wouldn't have had Fiendus yet. Then we summon, but then he would search Fiendus, and then he would just normal summon Guru and attack over our dragon. But we could have summoned what, Chamber, and then search the trap card, or
Oh no, we let the Guru resolve. Let him at Chamber.
Oh, okay.
You use Seal effect, bounce Guru.
He negates. Well, he shouldn't negate. He should let it go, right?
He should let it go because he would just set Guru again. But that's thinking worst case scenario. But then you would be using Chamber. You would summon Chamber, or you could summon, since we shuffled back Levianeer back to the deck. You could summon Brotar, affect, ditch either Chaos Base or the Droll. Add the
Levianeer?
The Levianeer. There we go.
And we would have had 2 darks and a light at that point. I mean, I guess it could have worked.
Yeah.
Although my other thought was we can just dig with Chaos Ruler and have at least a recurable body for when he starts getting his plays going. Either way, it sounds like we can probably get in one more game.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. If you'd like to participate in an episode of the How to Play series, make sure you join the Discord server, which you can find the link for in the description of this video.
Sorry, not telling you the best plays right now.
And sometimes we don't see it. It was a weird matchup with weird situations. It happens.
Yeah.
Going
go.
first. Can we just open with full combo? Sort of? This is combo, right?
This is definitely combo.
We've opened this like every game.
That sucks. Drawing that absolutely hurts. However, your what's it called? Chaos Space gets ashed. You're just gonna have to pass turn.
Well, we have to use it, right?
So we go Chaos Space, dump the Lancia, and we're gonna add the black. All right. Now, yeah, we special summon the black. We're not going to summon that just yet. Then we make Striker Dragon. Now we activate Chainlink 1 black, Chainlink 2 Nocto. This plays around hand trap, basically. And if we didn't open Boot Sector, we could have done Chainlink 3 Nocto, Chainlink 2 Black, Chainlink 1 Striker. But that's all in the past. So now what we have, let's check your grave.
It's just Black Dragon and Chaos Space.
Yeah, we needed what's it called? Well, all right. So we're gonna make this play. I would go. This plays into Nibiru, but we might have to go into Romulus if we want a full combo. However,
oh, all right.
Sorry. Do you want to play the greedy or the reserved away?
He's playing a combo deck because he's got 60 cards. What makes the most sense? I would imagine just make the board and see if he can break it.
Yeah, that is a good choice. I would consider that as well. So let's make Romulus. That way we can chain block Romulus as well. So we Chainlink 1 Romulus, Chainlink 2
Nocto?
what's it called? Yeah. And hopefully we don't draw the Dragon Ravine. Oh. Look at what we have here. We have another land. Alright, so now what we do is okay, so let's check your grave again. Alright, so
we don't have like a dragon to summon off of the Legacy Guard Dragon currently, which is I think a little awkward. We can like get one, right?
Yeah, we can definitely get one. So we're gonna summon what's called white first.
Banish black.
Yep. And then we're gonna use Chaos Space effect. Hopefully we draw into a dragon there.
Come on, dragons. Let's go, dragons. That is a dragon.
That is perfect. We could just normal summon that and just full combo there.
Wonderful.
Yep. Alright, so we add the trap. And now we link off the Dragon Maid into an LP. Go. And then we link off white into a Striker Dragon. And yeah, we add that.
Oh, we got a lot of cards. All right.
And a lot of extenders if anything happens. So we use LP effect. This time I would recommend going into Tracer because you don't have access to your rocket engine.
Yeah, I think I hear the priorities. Make sure you can get rockets and then Brotar, then something else. I forget the order.
Yeah. Although usually this was a weird situation where you didn't have your rockets. Usually you would, but
all right.
It is what it is. So now we link off Romulus and Elfie into Seals.
Okay, so they scooped. So that was going to allow us to summon non-dragons. I don't think we needed to, really.
Yeah, Yeah, definitely. But
Well,
we
they're on
go-
combo.
if
So what should we
Yeah.
do?
if we're assuming we're on combo, we're gonna add more hand traps. We got Ash and Droll in the side. Let's see, and we're gonna take off. The thing is, he didn't really reveal his deck.
Well, we could stick if you think the trap card is a safe thing to just play into a deck going second. Or we could just throw in like a Dark Ruler and just... I don't know. We gotta make a choice is all. I'm sure there's no really wrong answer yet.
Alright, so we're gonna drop one trap for now. And then we're gonna drop the 2 Meisters. For now. Let's see. If we can fit. Do you think Joel will have an impact against this? We don't know his deck.
Maybe let's just go halvesies and... Because it's once per turn anyway, maybe we won't need it.
Maybe. And then we can drop, what's it called? Let's drop oh no, let's drop the, what's it called, Knock Division.
Alright, let's go with that. You need more info to make that decision.
Yep. Definitely. Ooh, you drew the 2 hand traps that are really... Okay.
I don't know how I feel about this. We can't OTK now. The question is, do we droll him because maybe he's playing some weird draw deck and it's funny?
Yeah.
If we droll him?
We definitely droll.
But the problem is we can't kill him next turn, so we might want to see more information.
Yeah, the thing is, since we can't kill him, we just set up a board that he can't, what's it called? Out.
Okay.
Break down.
I do feel like there's a possibility of seeing another card. I know it feels silly like passing up on a droll, but we don't know what's happening yet. Like if he just draws Exodia, well, I mean that would suck, but we'd definitely be able to stop him by then.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know.
Dinosaur.
60 card dinos with a 1 day apiece.
We have the Lancia for.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah.
He has to foolish the card. I guess we could Lancia him, but he can't do much with it. Maybe we should let it stay.
If he dumps Misk.
Well, what's he gonna do? Summon a Archosaur and then pop his. I think we leave it because at best he can summon Aolo and go into Fibrax.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a choice. He won't be able to add the what's it called?
The pill. So like this, it's just gonna die in the end phase. He wasted his Misk.
Yeah.
Like he probably has no idea what this card did because he's just playing into it completely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think he knows what this card does because he's playing dinosaurs.
He might. Oh, he might have the spell in it. Oh, never mind. Just a trap. Okay. There we go.
Right on time.
Definitely right on time. But we should still have a combo through 1 or 2 interruptions. So what we do now is Chaos Base first. We're going to pretend that we have a Gamma. And we dump a Rocket Synchro. Oh.
Well, I guess they didn't like getting hand trapped that much and saw we had a starter. And I guess that's the end of that.
I'd really love to have a match against Meta so we can show off.
All right, I got an idea. I've got an idea.
All right, what's the idea? Oh, you're going to host a game and say Meta only.
And this will not work, but we'll give it a shot. I never plug my Patreon, but I want to thank Grie Velorn for your support. If you'd like to see your name in videos like this in the future, just the Patreon link is in the description below.
Another idea would be just me playing against you and we test out the mirror.
I mean, that would require me to know what I'm doing. I mean, I know I think it's clear that I have an idea of what I'm doing. I can help. But I wouldn't know where to go exactly if I played the deck myself. And that's kind of the reason I always bring somebody else on. Oh, look. Great hand. Okay. What do we do?
Oh, that's fantastic hand. All right, so now...
Fantastical, some might say.
Okay, so in this situation, your best board, in my opinion, would be Seal's Pass with a trap, which
All
is
right.
pretty. So what we're gonna do is normal summon the what's it called, the Dragon Maid.
My $85. All right.
You're our $85 down the wallet. There we
Indeed.
go. Now we have 3 of a kind. That's all nice. So now we link that off into Striker Dragon. We activate its effects. Alright, so now we activate Dragon Ravine. And we're gonna dump a trap to we're gonna send, let's see our option. Usually
Router,
we would dump
Protar.
Absa Router Dragon. That's usually the play. Yeah, Absa Dragon. And then we add a Tracer. Alright. So now let's see our options. We could technically actually full combo here. However,
They're playing meta, so I think we're on the conservative route, right?
we're going to be on the conservative route. Exactly. So now what you're going to do is activate the trap. Oh, we're assuming they're playing meta.
Well, I mean,
So,
I mean, I asked for it. Let's see Fluffles in a second, you know?
definitely. So now we've just summoned Seals. Alright, and we just set the trap and pass turn.
Do we set both?
Just one, in my opinion.
All right.
Set both.
Too late.
Okay.
I mean, if we set both, it gives us an out if he just deals with one right away. He's on Infinite Negate Blackwing, by the way, so he's not on meta. Because he says, oh, I know run Infinite Negate? Alright, whatever. I thought I read it as he plays Infinite Negates, and I'm like, I can forgive him playing Blackwings.
Alright. So when he activates Black Whirlwind, you just chain, what's it called? Seals and bounce that. Tribute the Seals. Bounce the Black Whirlwind.
Oh, well, the monster also would prevent anything from happening. I clicked it kind of out of habit.
That's alright, no worries. So what we're gonna do is use let's see all your options.
Brotar, Dragon Maid, we already have all the trap cards though. Recharger, Safert.
So
Tracer?
let's go with no, not Tracer. We're gonna go with the Brotar.
Effect?
Use it to Yep. We're gonna dump the trap. And we're gonna Levianeer.
Did I see it already? The top
Yeah,
card of the
there you
deck.
Yep. Oh, okay. So if the monster gets bounced, Black Whirlwind doesn't resolve?
Yeah, that's why I did it, because it checks the attack value of the monster. If there's no monster, it has no attack. He still has a normal summon though, because I think that counts as a normal, but it's an extra normal.
Okay.
We can keep him off of it again. This will summon the Chris the Crack of Dawn, which means he might be able to make some plays, but we might not want him to search. We could let him go a little farther and then see if we could Phantasmate and then bounce something else.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna link something though. Oh, actually, does this deck? Yeah. You what's it called? You want to let him go farther?
I'm tempted, but I'm not sure because we don't want him to get to the level 6, and this lets him search the. This will let him search a PC needs, so I think we should bounce.
Okay, let's bounce it then.
Because he might want to make like the unaffected dude. And we don't know how many Blackwings will be in his hand for him to actually accomplish the combo. at this point. He's already normal, so everything's a special summon.
Yeah. So what we know in his hand. Oh, well, we know only one card in his hand.
Just
He
Oster.
banished just the Oster. So for games 2 and 3, we know to side Droll against him.
Yeah, definitely looks like it'll be good.
Yep.
That's the one I didn't want in the search because it's like the one that gets him to his final end board, usually.
Okay. So good thing is we searched Levianeer. We can bait out some of those quote unquote traps, as they are. Ah, okay, perfect. So what do we have in our graveyard?
Our graveyard contains 2 trap cards, Spheres, Striker Dragon, Chambermaid, and Router.
Okay, so what we do is we're going to try to bait one of those back rows by using our field spell. We're going to do Dragon's Ravine, and we're going to dump a Safer. We're going to pitch the Phantasme.
Okay. Sending Safer?
Yeah, sending Safer, because we can always recycle it back the Levianeer. So we're going to activate Levianeer. We're going to banish the Seals, the Phantasme, and the Striker Dragon. Summon it and and that. When we activate that, then he's going to respond with a trap.
Icarus attack, let's go! Old school Black Wings, like Simo in Progression series.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What?
Wait, what is that?
Alright, when a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, you can send one face-up Blackwing monster you control to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do... and if you can... Okay, and if you do, destroy it. Then you can special summon a Blackwing Dragon from your extra deck. If you control a Blackwing Synchro or Blackwing Dragon, you can activate this card from your hand. So he got a Synchro, it doesn't really do anything. It says if you take effect damage, you put a Black Feather counter on it. And it loses 700 for every Black Feather counter on it. And once per turn, you can remove all the Black Feather counters to target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and reduce their attack by 700 for each counter removed. And if it does, inflict damage to your opponent. So it doesn't do anything. Do we have anything we want to Brotar? Oh, I didn't mean to necessarily press yes to that.
That's fine. I was going to suggest you do Brotar. So okay. We summon Brotar, use its effect. We're going to add... Oh yeah,
Dark Dragon. We can target his card or ours.
Target his. Well, actually, target his card. I don't think there's anything that. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna dump the Tracer.
What should we get?
And what we're gonna get is, let's see. Do we have? We have a light. We're gonna add the Nocto.
Okay. Okay.
And we're gonna another Striker Dragon.
Striker Dragon.
Yep.
Get to striking.
And then we're gonna summon. Yeah. Let's see what's in your graveyard again.
We had the Seyfried as a light. Router, Chambermaid, 2 traps, Levianeer, Rocket Tracer.
We'll use Seyfried effect. And add, yep. Alright, and now we're gonna link summon into let's see, what do you have? We're gonna do Seals. We're gonna activate Noctivision. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. We're gonna activate the World Legacy. And we are gonna target the Tracer. because we already have our 3 traps in the grave. So we're going to special summon that. Alright, now we're going to summon LP. And now we're going to activate we're going to activate World Legacy Card Dragon in the same column as the seals. Now we activate LP. Now what we want to summon off of that, let's check your option.
Tracer, Synchron, Seifert, Dragon Maid, Rocket.
We're gonna go with the Seifert.
Right.
And then we're gonna activate Seifert's effect.
Sending itself.
Yep. And we're gonna add a white dragon.
I guess we have more darks.
Yep, exactly. Now we summon that.
What is most expendable?
Striker Dragon. And then we're gonna link the white dragon off into a black Pisty.
To the rightmost zone, right?
Yep. That way you got 2 arrows to your left. Right.
We never
what do we have
chaos space, right?
Let's see. Oh, we don't have chaos space in our group.
Okay. In the banish zone, there's strikers, the Brotar, Seifert.
Okay, we're gonna summon Brotar off of Pisty.
Keep it in rotation.
Yep, because that card is pretty insane.
So I hear. All right.
Exactly. And now, what do we have?
Sword, Romulus, Striker. We can gain access to a rocket engine at any point to make Savage, but I don't think we have a Lincoln Grave yet.
Right, because we banished all our links. Yeah, we're gonna go Savage.
All right, but
not Savage. Sorry,
Chaos Ruler.
Boral Sword.
Oh, okay. With what?
Yeah, Boral.
The 3 links.
Yeah, the 3 links.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna activate. What's it called? Quick launch. Yep. We're
Tracer?
gonna summon the Tracer. Yep. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Tracer effect. Tracer effect.
Should we potentially use Boral Sword on the Tracer first, just so we've already resolved that effect?
Okay, that is a good idea. Let's do that.
We can't respond to it anyway.
Yeah.
Tracer?
Tracer popping the dragon.
Okie dokie.
And then we summon rockets. Let's see. Yeah, we summon Rocket Synchron off of that.
Okay.
And then we summon Black. Okay.
I left the seal for the Savage, and something else I left on purpose, the Safer, to recover the Levianeer next time. Alright.
And now we're going to go Papega Ruler.
Papega! Here we go. Time to deck ourselves out. Let's go.
We are going to add interesting options. We've already normal summoned this turn, if I recall.
We could get this for next turn. I don't think any of these hand traps are going to be useful against what he's doing.
Yeah, and he just scoops.
Yeah, I wonder what his sets are.
We had with this board, we could have ended on Boral Sword, Savage, and what's it called? Hot Red Dragon Archfiend.
Okay, I wasn't quite clear on... Here, I'll go back to the replay for a minute just so we can, one, see his hand. And, what his sets were. Alright, so he had Delta Crow, which is garbage, Black Sonic, which is garbage, because they require Black Wings and he didn't have one. And he drew a bunch of cards, so I guess we don't know exactly what he'll have in the long run. But I didn't see a way to Savage. I saw a way to Hot Red.
Okay, you have the trap. Okay, so what you have there... Yeah, you have the trap to summon the, what's it called, the chamber.
Yeah.
You were gonna make Quad Boral with the what's called the Rocket Synchron and the Pepega Ruler. You were gonna activate the Quad Boral's effect. Dumping a card, popping it itself to summon.
So pretty much we make the Chaos Ruler just to link it off so that we could just bring it back in a second to make the Hot Red. But by using Quad Boral we get access to the Tracer and the Recharger again to make the 8.
Well, you're gonna make Tracer and the Rocket Synchron. You have the trap to summon off the to summon out the chamber, and you're gonna use the chamber and the Tracer to make Boral Sword Savage Dragon.
Okay, well when we get there we'll point it out again just to be safe. I think
right.
I followed, but just for the audience. Getting close to where this ends. I think this ends right after the Chaos Ruler comes down, so I'll pause it on Chaos Ruler. Alright, so I'm pausing here. They had Delta Crow, Black Sonic. Nothing that did anything. Makes sense that they quit. So we were going to mill a few cards.
We were just gonna add a card for to use off of for Quad Boral's effect to pop itself.
Okay, so we were gonna link the Synchron and the Chaos Ruler into
the Quad Boral,
and then use Quad Boral to pop itself, discarding the card we added to bring back Tracer and Synchron.
The Tracer and Synchron, and then you use what's it called? You use the trap effect to summon out the chamber. Chamber and Tracer makes Savage.
Which would even equip the what was it? The blanking on his name.
Was
Quad Boral?
I think it was. Yeah, you would equip the Quad Boral, and then you would summon Pepega Ruler from the graveyard, and then you'd synchro the Rocket Synchron and the to make Hot Red.
Cool, and then we would be able to play through technically 2 back row, I guess.
Yep.
All right, but it's pretty all in to make all these plays before getting to that, I guess. So I guess there's a big danger there.
Yeah, if he had Nibiru, then you lose to it.
Yeah, sometimes well, I wouldn't have put him on. I think we knew he had Oster from the previous play where we bounced it. All right, let's go back to the deck list and see if there was anything that didn't come up and worth mentioning. All right, did anything not come up that might be worth mentioning? I feel like we managed to summon everything in the deck.
Hulk is...
Oh, that's something I wanted to ask. Do we have like a specific play? Like it used to be any 2 dragons or access to Hulk was like full dragon combo.
Yeah.
There is no real full combo here anymore. Like there's like fullest parts of combo, but there's not exactly full combo anymore, right?
Yeah, Hulk is more of like an extender now. Or if you're like limited, very limited resources, and you have Hulk making Rocket Synchron, and if you have the World Legacy Guard Dragon, you make Elfie. That summoning Rocket Tracer. Rocket Synchron. And then you got full combo from there.
Can we run that one time just to see?
Okay, let's say that again.
Oh, so, yeah. I'll restart the... I'll set the test hand to have don't shuffle, and we can just move the cards into place. Whoops, wrong cards. Definitely don't want to hand a triple Lancia. So it was a way to fiber, really, right? So
Yeah,
let's just throw 2
so-
quick launches in as the example. And 3
Well,
Lancias.
yeah.
Oh, whoops. Is this
Yeah,
good enough?
you need.
Or we need this?
Yeah, you need that as well.
Okay. Let's just run that down. So
Okay.
I'm not very familiar with what Fiber's doing here, so that's why I'm curious.
Okay, so you got usually in here, yeah, 2. What's it called? Let's just say you don't have the Lancius in hand, and you don't have like a discard outlet. So you're gonna activate a quick launch. Summoning a Tracer.
We could just do 2 Tracers for the example.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because that's Fiber, at least. Oh, do we need a Tracer in the deck for this?
No, you don't really need it. I'd prefer to use the Synchro, but that's fine.
Oh, my bad. The moment you said you don't need it, I'm like, sure, it's gone.
Yeah, okay, so right there, let's just, you go into, what's it called? The
Direct?
Striker Dragon first? No, Striker first.
Oh, so we would have to get...
So you know, yeah, Striker, so you add the field spell. And then you make, what's it called? Hawk.
So is the field spell sort of needed for the combo also, or is it just helpful?
It's needed because you need to move LP to the middle zone, the World Legacy Guard Dragon.
Oh, no, I meant is the sector needed?
No, it's not necessarily needed right now.
Okay.
Later in the combo it can, but so yeah, you make LP, summon LP. Okay, now you use World Legacy Guard Dragon. Effect summon Tracer, and you summon him to the left, to the most left. Now you move that. You move the LP in this help zone.
Would it have mattered if we didn't have like a Tracer? I don't know how we would have made our Fiber, but would we have been able to do this if we brought back Synchron instead?
It would kind of be the same thing, but you want to make sure you have Tracer, can summon out what's it called? All your your rockets from the deck. It's more useful to summon Tracer there than Rocket Synchron.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to establish a setup where we literally only had Fiber plus Guard Dragon, so the specific monster in Grave, I was trying to see if it mattered. Okay, what are we summoning from LP?
LP, if you're going to go the advantageous route, you're going to summon, what's it called, Chamber. It's better to do Chamber than to do Levianeer. At this point, okay, so yeah. You do that. You add from that. Okay, now you link off Chamber into Pisty. And then you do Pisty effect. Summon whatever dragon monster you.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Sorry, I should have just said summon the, what's it called? And then, okay, so link your Tracer off into Striker. You pop your Hulk, adding back the, what's it called? Yeah, you pop Hulk, add back the Rocket Synchron. And then the LP and the Pisty, you link them off into Seal. All right. And let's see, what's in your graveyard again?
Dragon Maid, Tracer, a bunch of Striker Dragons, Fiber.
Okay, so there's 2 routes for this. One, you could do the safe route. Don't do anything yet, but you could do Tracer, popping the Striker, summoning the Recharger, and then you can synchro off into Savage. And you'd have 2 interruptions there with the trap.
So Seal, Savage, and then Trap card.
Yeah, that's one. That's a one line there. Another line would be you could go even more out and which I don't recommend doing this, and you could make a hot red dragon abyss. Right now we're gonna do the safe play. So Tracer popping the striker, and summon Recharger, and then you summon Savage.
So this is Fiber plus Guard Dragon.
Yep. Fire plus Guard Dragon. And you set the trap.
That'd be that. Okay.
That would be.
The only thing I could think of that might be worth doing, and it's only because of the scenario we're in, was we could put this on field. But that's just to have something to tidy if we don't want to like use it on anything better.
Yeah, usually you would do it on the monster that Seal summons. So.
Oh, I forgot that it's going to summon the dragon. Never mind then.
Yeah.
I guess that's an unnecessary risk.
Well, yes and no. If you think they're well, actually, if they kaiju it, you still get Seal's effect. If they get rid of it somehow, or if they okay, one card called by the grave. If they called by the grave the Seals, then yeah, this is the play.
Well, we can't predict a one of like that. Not everybody even plays it anymore. I have heard you can activate tidying first on one of your opponent's card and then chain Seal, and you don't have to bounce your dragon to resolve tidying, so you can bounce two with one shot.
Yeah, you can do that. It hasn't really come up for me, but
I guess it's pretty easy to force Seal to be activated really early.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Although you could also bounce your World Legacy Guard Dragon or your Sector as a secondary target, I guess.
Yeah, if your opponent does absolutely nothing and like just sets back row or something like that, you do Seals and bounce your your World Legacy Guard Dragon, and that would just be your extender, and you'd summon the dragon up, and you go full plus 5 billion cards. I don't know, man.
Lots of cards. Got it. Back to the deck list. Yeah. All right, I think we kind of covered everything. So I wanted to thank you once again, Burrito Man, for coming on and doing this. So everybody make sure you go check out Clutch Community College for more replays and more in-depth details of the deck list. And subscribe if you liked this kind of content, and we'll see you in the next one.